Good morning, everyone. Good to see you here again. This today for the new training section. Today is February 28, 2024. Today's section is still continued. I think it's the last one training for this boot camp, the number 28. So it's regarding commercial leasing. We have conducted a couple of them before yesterday, the day before, and the last week as well. We did for commercial sales, for freehold, condo, and also we did the sale of business as well. And today we're doing the commercial leasing. So commercial leasing is one of the major subjects. So I hope that all our colleagues can attend to the training section, can learn something from it. So commercial leasing is really total different from residential leasing. Residential leasing is we use unpaid standard form and form 400, whatever there, right? So the commercial leasing is really more complicated than the residential. So at the very beginning for last year, and a couple of years of training before, I always said to our colleagues, commercial leasing, the landlord of commercial property, they mostly dominate everything. Not like residential, right? Residential, sometimes you design the lease, sometimes the tenant may be in control of leasing property. But in commercial side, it's totally different. So if you have time, you can go back to watching some video training in our office website. There are more stuff there. Okay, let's see how complicated it is. What is difficult we need to face such commercial leasing. Let's start from the beginning. Again, as I said at the other training section, I assume you have already done your search. You already did the showing the property to your client, and you are ready to go into prepare the commercial leasing offer. So in this way, I will make quick, short for the first step, then we go from there as well. Okay, let's at the beginning of this, as I say, you already knew how to search in commercial leasing property. So start from searching, you will see commercial lease, right? From commercial lease, what you do, you get to the screen here, you will see on the left side, you always see what kind of leasing here we use. From this side, we see the type of we call the property feature. That means what kind of property the client is looking for, or you already show them. Here this is from retail. You can do the industrial, you can do the investment, or whatever you need to choose one of them, or you can choose as many of them as well. To narrow down the criteria, normally you can say you can do one. Let's say we do the industrial for today for the training purpose, right? So type of selected, the category, whatever you want to do, category or the use, you can make more specific. Something like when you're searching sales of business, look at here. There's a lot of stuff you can choosing. And also, of course, you can do the use will be more specific, like industrial, be warehousing. Let's say we go all the way down, find something warehousing, look here, warehousing, right? So you can do whatever use there. So in this section, I will make it short. So I just choose industrial, look at here. So again, I say you search a lot of listing there. So over maybe 300-400 listing there. I don't want to do too much here. I will do the choose the listing we have in our brokerage. In that way, we make it simple, make it easy for us to promote our listing as well. And do it again, the same thing like I did last time. So that's our ops listing. Look at here. If you add some field, whenever you are searching something in future, you can add all the fields, whatever field you want to. Project, phone number, even you can find some other related, so add field will be easy for you to narrow down the listing. Okay, here we've got 9 listing here. Let's open the listing. So in the office, look at here, in industrial listing we so far in our brokerage, we have 9 here already. So we don't need to go one by one. At least I had show you how to search and how to do it, right? So This one we can, you see the first listing, $112 TMS 3. We go one quickly and we choose one for the offer purpose. Okay, this be in the market too long. I want to get some newer listing. And the second one you will see this listing, 70 very bright core, so unit 3 and 4. So that's kind of listing in the market 26 days already. So this kind of listing, our listing agent will be Lydia Jane and France Wu. Look at here as well. So we go quick and we find one, whichever we can do it for the offer purpose. Here it again. And so from this listing, you see this also kind of industrial condo, right? That's an industrial condo. So that's asking what happened here. So from here again, choose one of them. We can see what we can do. How can we prepare the offer? So that's all the listings so far we have here. This also have some vacant, some that have tenanted already. So that's a nice listing. Let's going back to one of them. We can choose whatever one to work with. Okay, let's choose the second one. One, two. Okay, let's go to this one. This is more commonly used. There's a multi-unit. Okay, just one unit in a complex. So from here, let's say I already show my client this unit that is used falling into the client use as well. So the location wise is in Markham. So we see this location is in Toronto. So in Toronto. So the pricing is looking at here $16.50. You call net lease. That's what my client can afford it. Besides the net lease, net price, we see the TMI, look here, $5 TMI. So that's somewhere we know the price range, okay? And the side, look at the side here on the left-hand side, total area, 6,800 square foot. That's the right one as well. Because this industrial unit, they can use what? Something for wholesale, right? When you do the wholesale, look at here, they have percentage office and warehousing space. So that means in front, they can have showroom. Because my client looking for something or have showroom in front, 30%, you see here, and 70% is for the warehousing. People sometimes asking this client, David, this office space looks like too small, too big. I want to reduce something. Can we do that? Talk to the leasing agency whether 30% is too much. I can reduce to 20%, whatever, right? But the problem is you have to see inside. If they already make 30% everything done there, so if you're going to change something, you need to alterate, remove something, dismantle something, maybe not good idea, right? So assume here, I said, my client, that's the right one, 36, 70%. That's good. Okay, that's the right one. And I will talk to the leasing agent, media or friend, whatever, I can talk to them. I got the showing the property and I'm going to prepare the offer. So ask the leasing agent what you need to know before you prepare the offer. So anything like the preference from the landlord side and the pricing, flexibility, the closing day, whatever you need to talk to them. You can say, oh, Francis say, oh, go ahead. Whatever you bring over, we talk about it. All right. So we're ready for this one. Let's go for the offer. So the same thing like we do in a residential offer or other trading session. Go to website, web form. You will see from the web form, again, you will see create a transaction, right? This transaction address already here, the template you need to choose. As I said it before, commercial sales, commercial leasing start from 5. So you see 05A freehold for purchase, B for the condo purchase, and for sale business, we did yesterday is for sale of business. So we're talking about commercial lease. Oh, that's the where the commercial lease. You see, 04A, that's it. Not sale for leasing will be 4A. Okay, then commercial lease offer for lease. The type we see the commercial property again. So from here we got everything. You are representing the tenant side, cooperating person. create a transaction. Then you will see the same package, all right? And whenever you pop in this form, again, you don't need to fill up here. Of course, you can do that if you have time. Otherwise, we go to shortcut. Click the form. Look at here. All the forms are required here for the package when you prepare the offer to agreement to lease for commercial. So the only thing missing here, again, I will do the same way. Is a tracer and the new rules and regulation. We need information guide from Freehold. So it's not here, right? We need to add one form. And again, you need to search this form. We call it Freehold info. Then you will see a Freehold info already here. Click here, put it in a basket. Then you add the form in your package. Let's see. Open. Okay. Now the form is already here. We always suggest this form will be on top. Okay. I don't need to touch this one. Whatever people have to too many training regarding these forms already. So only you and the client need to sign only in the last page. So not like other forms you need initial every page. Here only one the last page. I don't need to touch that now. For you, if you're representing a tenant, right? In this case, I'm not buyer as tenant. You need a form 546, A15. That's the one basic one you need. So these three forms will be used by yourself, and you don't need to submit or send it to the listing agent for sure. Okay, I will go quickly one by one so quickly. And the other form that's 510 is the keyboard of agreement lease. That means APS, a similar APS. Right? 324 will be for sure you need. Because you are representing tenant, you need a commission, how to pay your commission here, right? And other thing that you need 565, probably the landlord, the listing agent will ask you, hey, David, I need your check your tenant. We need your rent application from your client. So that's the one you need to fill as well. I will go quickly after this. And then the rest will be 630 will be the same thing, FinCheck form 630, 631, because it's, in many cases, the tenant will be used, commercial use will be maybe incorporated corporation company, or some people they say, I have a business already, I need to expand it, I need this relocation. So that's the ones 630 for the director, whoever in charge. And 631 will be the corporation, the article of incorporation. There's a FinCheck form, you also need it. You need it. What you need to do before you sign the offer, get a copy from your client, the photo ID, individual, driver license, or some people say, oh, overseas people, they need a passport, right? And 631 will be, if they have existing corporation running a business already, in 631, you need the article of incorporation. So if they say, I going to create a new corporation, okay, and then your 631 will be filled out later on when they provide you the documentation afterwards, right? So this two form, again, keep for yourself, not for, by the listing agent. Okay, let's go to sign first and start from beginning, okay, the easy one. Legal info, as I say, I don't need to open it right now because it's the last page you need to sign. And important for you as representing the tenant, you need BRA. That's the same thing like buyer representation agreement. So this will be the new form as well, right? 546 in residential will be 300. So this one 546 is tenant for commercial lease. Look at here, commercial lease. So that's on top side. For sure, you need to fill out yourself, tenant name and your name and the tenant address. For here, the same thing like for selling business or whatever. So because for the tenant, if they don't have corporation yet, they don't set up company yet, the same way you always, like I said in the beginning, for a corporation, right? They for a corporation to be incorporated. always you're doing like this. If they have corporation already, of course, you can put the name 123 Ontario in, whatever, right? You need to put it there. So actually you need exact address from the tenant, from the ID, photo ID. If the corporation not set up yet, use his driver license photo ID's address. That's the way you protect yourself, okay? So that will be your name will be there, right? David will be here, and then you will represent the broker, whatever. Then here, commencing date, the same thing like other representation. When you do resident tenant or even for buying something, buying a business, buy commercial property residential, the same way. Starting commencing date, expiring date, I don't need to touch it here either. So you fill up yourself. Only thing that's the same way when you do the selling, buying property and business, you have need to know the type of use that the client looking for. Let's say industrial, we normally say, right? But some people make more specific, that's warehousing. So that make more easy for you. Well, or some people say, I only do the manufacturer, we do the manufacturer, whatever. So the location side, again, you need GTA. So in this case, we'll be in Toronto, so we falling into the same broker and the same category, right? Same area. So this one, we don't need to touch anything. Again, you will be scheduled, no schedule here, leave it frank. And this is another way, whole of a day, we set. I mentioned many times already. So whole of a day, always put in some days, 30 days, 60, 90, or 180, you make sure. And this one commission, you so tricky, okay? Sometimes we look at the listing, I always ask our agent that you are not working for free. You need to deserve the commission. You need to working according to whatever they're offering you. Look at here the commissions. Like for selling and buying, remember we always say 2.5, 2.25%, right? But here the commission, how much are offering? They're offering 4% plus 1.75%. What does it mean? That means if you sign the lease, you create a lease for 5 years. The first year lease will be what? First year you will get 4% off net rent. What's the net rent? Net rent that $16.50 per square foot times how much? 6,800. That's the net lease for the year. So your commission will be based on this 1 year's annual net lease times 4%. That's your commission for number first year, right? And 1.75% will be every year from second year. You design a 5 years term, so you'll be from second year. Every year you got 1.75% from a net annual net lease there. So remember that. So if 3 years, of course you get 3 years, 1 plus 2 years. That's what you do. So when you do calculation in this way, you remember how much you will get in the commission. So let's see from this side. Let's see how much we the forms there. So from here, what you can do, you can say 4% for year one, 1.75% for the rest. You can do something like this, or if you want to do something else, or you can say as per ML. Sometimes maybe make it easy for you, but I don't suggest this way. I prefer more specific. I don't want any argument after that, right? So this is the way you need to fill in. Otherwise, you don't feel nothing. Any argument later on, as I said earlier, then you will get nothing. All right, you're not protected. So that's the form I need to point out important. So the rest will be I don't need to touch anything. I assume you're holding sign initial wherever you need. Because we don't have time to do every spot. Here, the acknowledgement again, you need to get your client acknowledged. Whenever they sign this one, otherwise they say I did not receive a copy, David. So anything in something wrong, you are in trouble, right? So that's the one you fill in and you save it. Then let's go to the next form. So the next form will be what, A15, as I say, so far it's needed. Later maybe you don't need it, but if you, I show you wherever you need it initially important. So later on you maybe not. Here on this side, so represented party, you don't need to touch it. Because you are signing the BIA, I mean the tenant representation, you need to sign. Get here. This is not the buyer, it's a tenant. Tenant is a buyer, the same thing, same meaning, right? So on the right hand side, don't do anything. The thing is here that the buyer's name important, okay? And again, the buyer is the tenant also. So buyer will be here, HomeLife landmark on the side. I saw the BIA yesterday, one agent showed me. She signed her BIA already. What? She get initial on the bottom. Yeah. Second line. No, that's not. So if you initial here, that means that you are not representing the tenant, you're not representing the buyer. Initial should be the first two spots. If one, initial 1, 2 people, 2, if it's 4, 3 or 4, you add some space here to initial here. Okay. So signature, of course, you'll be signature here. So that's I need to find out here. All right. And let's go to another form, more important other issue. And let's go to the commission first. Okay. As I said just now, going back to APS. So 324 will be the commission. How do you pay the commission? How do you're representing? So this form important. The same thing like with we are doing purchasing, right? The leasing broker will be representing about the seller. So the landlord client and the tenant client. So again, because we are using the same listing in the same brokerage. So you and that's the other Frank Z. He represents the landlord, I am representing tenant. So in this way, we are here represent separated. So in this way, we used to be multiple representation, right? Number 2, but nowadays, no, it's not. We are different agent, we have different client, all right? So leave it blank. So only thing here, the commission you need. So you are representing your corporate agent, you represent the tenant, you will get your commission. What commission you get paid? You can say 1 or 2. So if you get 2, you can write more stuff here. Or if you 1, that is okay as parameters. But as again, as I said, it's better to get the more specific. Let's say 4% here, 1 and 1.775% for the rest. Lease. So in this way, you are more protected. So every year you will get commission, same 1.75%. When you will get a commission on closing day, that means the lease comment started, then the landlord will pay the full commission according to the leasing agreement. Then you will get your portion after closing. So not like some landlord. So I cannot say not good. Some landlords say, David, I don't pay you commission once upon completion. Well, I pay you every year. Year 1, year 2, year 3. Some landlord, I did not see too many, maybe a couple of them, but mostly will pay you one lump sum according to the leasing agreement. All right. So again, this part you know already. I assume you are familiar with all the rest of the term. I don't need to touch here because we don't have time to go through too much in detail. Okay, this form, let's say we are done here. Let's go to another key body of the APS. So that will be 510. Let's go to 510 here. This one is a little more complicated than the other residential because we're talking about the lease for not 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3, maybe 5 years, right? Here you see, fill out the day will be today's day, right? We're at 28, and the tenant name already there, the corporation will be corporation, landlord name already there. So the promise will be how much we call 6,800 square foot. Yeah, make sure. Here you need to choose square feet, okay? Don't meter, otherwise you're in big trouble, right? That they will be on what? Main floor. And this address already here in the city of Toronto, you make sure. The use again, as I said at the beginning, this will be what? In last year, where housing, right? You need to make sure specific. The reason is we have a case, I think 2 or 3, a few years ago, we have our colleague rented the place where it is in Mississauga. It's huge, over 150,000 square foot for the warehousing. What they want to do, the client want to use for growing purpose. Not growing, right? Growing purpose, they need a permit. At that time, that the city of Mississauga, they allowed people doing growing with a license. So they put this now warehousing. They did not. She did not. She forgot to say permit for growing purpose use. Okay. So after closing, because the Mississauga changed the policy, I think after they took over the warehousing, the second month they did not issue a permit anymore. The client pay how much? 5 months security deposit, over close to 300,000 for deposit. So the agent have a hard time to negotiate or get the money back from the landlord, because they say you did not mention anything. You did not do the due diligence study, investigation. Then they after negotiation they get some money back, but still they pay a lot of money to the landlord, because the landlord, you don't care. That's why I say commercial landlords always dominating the contract. So if you don't go by the contract, the landlord has more power than residential landlord. Okay, make sure. Okay, the lease term number 3. We, as I said, we need what? 5 years. Let's say my client looking for 5 years. It'll be 16 months. On the day, what? The day will be, let's say, start from March 1st, right? And because this property is vacant, I can start anytime. So I can start March 1st, and you will see. So the commencing date, let's say commencing on March 1st, and termination date will be 5 years. So 5 years will be the 24 will be what? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 will be what? 2029, right? The months will be, because start March 1st will be February 28 of 2029. So that's what we call 5 years term, whatever, right? So if it's important, okay, you need to say, if the lease we sign 5 years, I need option. Option, that means the tenant has a right to exercise. I want to renew the lease. I want to extend the lease for another, how long? Let's say I need another 5 years. So maybe one more term, one more additional, well, how long? I need 6 months. Or you can do 3 years or 36 months, whatever, right? But this exercise the right of the tenant, you need to do that within how long? Normally 6 months. Then I will ask for, but you say, 3 months before expiring. It's up to you. Normally we go by what? 6 months before that. So the trick spot is here now. Look at the residential, commercial leasing. For residential, we go by 1 year only, right? If you go to 2 years, many landlords say, I don't want to lease to 2 years. The reason is maybe I can sell the property next year, and maybe I can. I need to move in myself, so normally go after 1 year, we go month to month, or you can do the review. But in commercial, I already said 5 years from here. So maybe first one, maybe how long? March 1st, right? So that's the first day, March 1st, start from. So every year we go by every year, maybe February. So the first year will be from March 1st to next year, February 28 will be the 1 year term. So will be how long will be per year? You need to do calculation, and per month you need to do calculation as well. We normally, I will show you the only quick way will be how much per square foot. Let's go back to the listing. We see they're asking 16.50 to net lease. So in this way, because my client, we can do some negotiation there, because that's so far the property tenant, look at here, the tenant here, right? So I started whatever, I can offer them what? According to a search listing, a search area for here, this area, they are looking, so far the current rental maybe around 15.50, all right? I can go say, okay, let's do the $15 per square foot first. Okay, in here you'll see per square foot will be 15 to start with, will be per foot, right? And so you will do, I do in a 5 years term. So every year in commercial leasing, especially industrial, we normally go by every increase by how much? Some 50 cents, some 75 cents. So in this case, for this purpose, I do, let's say, 50 cents per year. So every year increase by 50. So look at here. So you go list down every year the price, right? So in this way, you show to the listing agent. I spoke to Lydia already. Oh, they agree. Basically, they say start from $15 per square foot net lease. Okay, go by 1.50 cents. So some, as I said, some landlord looking at 75 cents per year, or some even looking at $1 per year. So depend, right? So always you have to need feel that we properly. Otherwise, if you're missing something, you are not professional agent, they will be in trouble. So the pricing, I don't need to cut here anything you need to calculation because we don't have time to do it, right? And so that's what page is done. Remember for this commercial leasing, number 4, rental. Yeah, we are talking about what? Fixed minimum rent. That means that the net rent. We also call it basic rent. Remember, all right? There's a wording. Otherwise, if it's a gross rent, if you say gross rent, you don't need to say a specific a price for per square foot. You need to change the gross rent how much. So if you do gross rent, I suggest you're doing something else, not like this, right? So in this way, let's say the rent is not done. We still need TMI. Look at here. The net rent 16 asking, they have TMI again. TMI, that means tax, maintenance, and the building insurance. So that's another price on top of that. When you do the calculation for the budget, will be $16 plus $5, then times the area, 6,800. So that's the total area you are doing to calculation annual rental. So in this way, we're going back to the let's going back to the offer there, right? So here we do the TMI in Schedule A. So this one is done here. Here will be always do the lease start March 1st. Then you will see the first day of what? March. 1st of March. March 1st, 2024. So that's the way we're done here. And the rest will be deposit always upon acceptance, payable listening brokerage, as I really said. In the amount, we do the calculation amount. Remember, net rent plus TMI plus HSE. In most cases, it will be the first month and the last, the standard one. But remember, the landlord depends on the client. The landlord may ask more. The landlord may ask 1 more security, 2 more security. As I said, that the example at the beginning, the gross in the warehouse for growing purpose in a month, how much you're asking? 5 months security deposit. So that's a landlord can ask as many as they want, but the people always say, David, is it reasonable or not? If you accept it, reasonable. If you don't accept it, it's not reasonable because commercial leasing, they're dominated by the landlord. The landlord have more power, right? Yeah, every service depends on every service is different, right? The tenant will pay, you have to there. Sometimes the office building, they say tenant don't pay, then rent included, so depend there. So you need to verify if it's a leasing agent. So in this case, we be putting 6. Number 7, you can say check the box as well. And if you don't say anything here, you can mention everything in that Schedule A. So here I can check the first in for the purpose, right? And number A will be Schedule A, Schedule B, you can put it. Commercial, they have Schedule B and C, whatever. But in residential, we don't need Schedule B, not in those cases, right? And you ask the agent. Here again, irrevocable in commercial leasing, we sometimes give 2 or 3 days, even 4 days. Sometimes commercial agent like CBRE and Cushman, they're not working on weekend. If it's falling into Saturday, Sunday, or start from Friday night, they are not working. So you could give them 1 day, 2 days, not working. So in most cases, you can at least 2 days, or you give them 3 days, whatever, right? So we are 28, so you can say let's get 2 days. So this is the one you can offer them. And here will be other rest, you need to fill it. If the number, let's say number 11, if you are asked them to do something, and you get something in writing, then there's something in writing, you put commitment, you put the Schedule C or D or whatever. So far we leave it blank, okay? And the rest will be signature. Also, you can say something, you don't need it if you want landlord to do set up something, you put here, otherwise leave it blank as well. So parking, in most cases, the parking will be not designated parking, they are also public because this is a unit, right? For commercial plaza, commercial industrial area, they don't have designated parking, so they leave it blank. And the rest will be, again, sign in, initial, and whatever. So you need to get your name and the listing agent's in from there, get your tenant acknowledged, your commission, again, you remember you need to sign this, otherwise you won't get your have a trouble with commission, right? You need to sign here. So this will be the Schedule A, very important thing. A lot of issues in Schedule A, I cannot touch everything too much, the condition and the clause there. So the only thing I can tell you is all the paragraph you need to read one by one. Some paragraphs, as I say, this additional rent already mentioned there, maybe you don't need it. The gross rent, if the gross rent, then you can use this one gross rent. Or if that only TMI, you do only working the TMI, how much TMI you're going to do it, right? So this paragraph you go one by one. The most important you as your representing tenant, the tenant's use, we always say so. That's a condition. With one condition that missing. We put some condition there. Condition upon that your to verify the use. Let's say the post paycheck already there, the personal corporation and insurance. We need insurance, and yeah, a lot of clauses you have needed to really be careful. Let's say 1 month free rent you need it. Some people say I need 2 months, 3 months, depending on how you did set up, right? Let's see. Tenant will be allowed to do renovation. Here, the condition will be here. Okay. Just before buying something that need a condition upon financing, but here we say if the condition by lawyer solicitor to review the lease agreement to lease. Sometimes also that the landlord extend the lease as well. So that also falling into the condition lawyer tenant will have to review the condition. That's very important, right? And here that I mentioned just like condition we need for your client. The same thing like a growing purpose for the industrial area, right? The warehousing. Here we say condition upon tenant verify the use. That's the important. That the same like financing condition, right? The verify use, I mean, go to the city for the permit department, ask the city, can we do it growing for this warehousing? The city say yes, then you can waive this condition. If not, then you can use this one back up from get your deposit back. So that's an important condition for sure. You can put more stuff there, 10 days, 20 days, whatever, right? So that's a condition to protect your client. And other condition, as I said, if the tenant landlord has a standard lease, then this a condition the landlord will give you a standard lease after accepted, deposit received, then they give you another standard lease. Landlord standard lease, no, in many cases, 30 pages, 60 pages. I saw one lease over 100 pages. So as a land agent, we cannot read it. So all the legal is still dealt by the tenant lawyers. Partially, tenant lawyer let them to review anything wrong, anything need to discuss. The lawyer will deal with the landlord's lawyer. Okay, so that's a condition. So that's a Schedule A. And again, I say I cannot go one by too much here. You read it through yourself. In case you don't understand whatever they say there, please let us know. We shall be here helping you out, right? Because I generated that Schedule A based on my past over 20 years experience in commercial leasing. So of course we need to incorporate more stuff there. So that's Schedule A. So we're done about all forms here, because again, when I assume you know everything. How do you decide, how to do everything already? So in this case, I don't need to show you any other form how to fill out, and it's complicated. We don't need to do anything. So I believe the other 10 minutes for everyone to hear to answer. I be any question to ask, I will try to answer you. And during that process in future, if you have an attendant looking for something and also want to rent something, or when you are ready to prepare offer, we can be here to help you out. Okay, so let me turn off the recording and we go to question period. Just a second. Anytime you can open your mind, we can do it. The screen stop.